The Louisiana bottomlands of swamps and bayous. This ecosystem triggers strong perceptions of a dark, dank place filled with monsters. Mysterious eyes peering from above, and something sinister bubbling from below. Bizarre ghostly sounds echo from a decrepit, forbidding forest. The swamps and bayous have been portrayed as a place of death, complete with a lurking man-eater. It is a spooky place, one to be avoided. But the reality is different and less depressing. The swamp is full of life. It is a paradise of soft, muted light and gentle breezes, where shade and tranquility are easy to find. Colorful and abundant bird life thrives in this ecosystem. These elegant and specialized species are some of wildlife's most efficient hunters. Its rich biodiversity almost guarantees that action can erupt anywhere in the swamps. The Louisiana bottomlands are a beautiful and unique treasure. This fragile ecosystem faces threats that must be addressed for its flora and fauna to survive. Although viewed as boring and clumsy, herons are elegant and colorful birds. The great blue heron is the largest bird in the swamp and the biggest heron native to North America. This wading bird is a giant, standing up to 4 feet tall, with long legs, a long neck, and a dagger-like bill. Adults have few natural predators. That huge beak is handy for grooming elaborate feathers. In flight, the heron's 6-foot wingspan paints a picture of grace and power. The green heron has a small, stocky build, with short legs but a relatively long neck and beak. Excellent eyesight and lightning-quick reflexes make it an efficient hunter. This is one of the only bird species known to use tools. It places feathers, dead insects, and twigs as lures to attract prey. Green heron feet are webbed between the middle and outer toes. Its brilliant colors and superb hunting skills make the green heron one of the stars of the Louisiana swamps. Little blue heron is about half the size of the great blue heron. It's a patient and slow-moving but deadly predator of fish, small aquatic creatures, and insects. After capturing its prey, the heron sometimes drowns it by dunking it. It features long legs, enormous feet, and a lengthy neck that allow it to reach prey in the shallows. Striking coloration and hunting efficiency set this bird apart among the creatures of the swamp. Sometimes considered one-dimensional killing machines, in reality, gators are highly evolved, with unique personalities. Alligators have been around for over 30 million years. They are a symbol of the swamp and bayou ecosystem. An alligator forms an element of this scenic landscape until it disappears in the blink of an eye. Alligators have a transparent third eyelid. When the gator blinks, this membrane moves across the eyes. It protects and moistens the eyeballs. Gators sport heavy armor on their backs and tails. Bony scales called osteoderms protect these areas. Osteoderms also help gators regulate their body temperatures. An alligator tail is large and powerful. During the mating season, males perform violent head slaps to impress females and intimidate competing males. The American alligator is found only in the southern U.S. Louisiana has the largest population. An adult alligator is a formidable presence, having evolved over millions of years to survive and thrive in its habitat. It is the top of the food chain, an animal worthy of our respect. Alligators typically measure 8 to 9 inches long at hatching. They can swim immediately. Hatchlings are often seen patrolling the shallows close to shore or basking on logs. Young gators live in small groups called pods. They stick together but are extremely vulnerable. But mama gator is nearby. This female is an experienced mother. She spotted some humans near the log where her pod was lounging, and she moved in to protect her hatchlings. Never taking her eye off of us, she proved to be a vigilant mom. At least her hatchlings have a strong ally in their corner. Young gators are born carnivores, sporting a full set of needle-sharp teeth. They use quick reflexes to ambush their prey, usually insects and small fish. Unfortunately, 80% of hatchlings don't live to reach 4 years old. They suffer heavy losses from predators. To survive, this determined young alligator will need good luck. These amazing youngsters represent the future of the swamp. Alligators also seem to have a playful side. It can be surprising to see them blowing bubbles on the surface of the water. Biologists theorize that male gators do this to communicate interest in a female and attract a mate. The American alligator is an icon of the swamps and is a fascinating species with several different sides to its unique personality. Often viewed as bad luck, barred owls have been called the essence of Louisiana swamps. They are named for the pattern of bars running vertically down the belly and horizontally across the chest. The barred owl is highly territorial at any time of the year. It is sometimes called a hoot owl after its distinctive call. Unique among North American owls, this raptor sports brown eyes, rather than the yellow typical of other species. Although it's the most common owl in Louisiana, the barred owl adds a unique dimension to the swamps. The bald cypress is one of the largest and longest living trees in the eastern U.S. It goes up to 120 feet tall and 9 feet wide. The cypress is Louisiana's state tree. This species is the swamp. The tree's reddish heartwood is extremely durable and resistant to decay. These features have led humans to use cypress to build dugout canoes and boats, siding, and furniture. It's even been used for coffins.
Mature cypress trees sport a pyramid-shaped crown and a single straight trunk. Often found near cypress trees, knobby, woody knees project up to 6 feet from the surface. Their function is not well understood. Scientists suspect the knees provide structural support in soft, muddy soil.
Despite the legend, bald cypress trees are not toxic.
Overlogging exhausted the original growth forest by the 1920s. Dubbed the wood eternal in an old advertising slogan, the bald cypress stands tall in the natural history of the swamp. Spanish moss gently hangs from swamp trees, with long draping stems that can reach 25 feet in length. But it's not moss, and it doesn't grow in Spain. Spanish moss is a flowering plant in the pineapple family. This plant absorbs moisture and nutrients from the air. It's not a parasite, and it doesn't generally harm the tree. Spanish moss has many uses. Birds and squirrels build their nests with it, and it's been an important part of the upholstery and packing materials industries. Early automakers stuffed car seats with its fibers. The plant is very sensitive to windborne pollutants like exhaust fumes and pesticides. It doesn't grow where smoke is common. Spanish moss enriches the swamps and bayous with its elegance, and its presence indicates a healthy air quality in the ecosystem.
Although young egrets make their species look awkward and clumsy, these graceful waders symbolize the conservation movement.
The great egret is commonly seen among the cypress and Spanish moss of the swamps. It can resemble a statue, patiently waiting for potential prey to make the wrong move. But when it takes flight, this egret displays elegance and majesty. A long neck allows the bird to reach small fish and aquatic animals without betraying its presence. Long legs and huge feet help the egret navigate the thick swamp and muddy shallows. Those feet also make great scratching sticks. The egret's sharp, long beak is perfect for spearing its prey. It's also useful as a comb to tame those lengthy, delicate feathers. And a nice resting spot for a dragonfly. Once hunted nearly to extinction for its plumes, protection of the species helped spawn the U.S. conservation movement. The snowy egret is much smaller than its great cousin. The snowy employs a frenetic pacing style. It shuffles its distinctive yellow feet to stir up prey by startling it into motion. After triggering movement, the egret grabs its target with a slender bill. Some call this hunting display dancing on golden slippers. Snowy egrets are highly social. They play well with other water birds like the American white ibis. Snowies share the great egret's history of overhunting, near extinction, and conservation protection. Snowy egrets now maintain healthy counts throughout their broad range.
The swamp is an amazing ecosystem filled with unique flora and fauna, but external forces, including pollution, endanger this delicate place.
Pollution is a constant threat to the swamp. The swamp is a natural filtration system, with water being its lifeblood. Polluted water that enters gets purified as it leaves the swamp. Sediment absorbs many harmful substances, and plants may soak them up as nutrients. However, the swamp cannot process them all. We all have the responsibility of keeping that environment clean. All species here face the consequences of human carelessness. Filter feeders like the American white ibis and juvenile alligators may have their food supply contaminated. It's hard enough for them to survive in the wild. By not adding to an already heavy burden, we can help protect this ecosystem and encourage it to thrive. Being on the water here produces both a feeling of calm and an appreciation of life. Although the swamp and bioecosystem of Louisiana faces many threats, there is hope. Locals take pride in the swamp and treasure its biodiversity, beauty, and serenity. They are enthusiastic to share its wonders with visitors. The swamp has a timeless elegance. Its unique flora and fauna are adapted to survive and thrive in this special environment. The swamp and bioecosystem deserves to be valued and protected.